What's up, guys? Okage Pue here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about right now the game that just happened. Bayern away to St. Pauli, 1-0 win. We're going to talk about the game like always, post match ratings at the end, with a little Google sheet. And yeah, let's just get it out there. Let's talk about what happened today. So, it flat flat is what I would say about this Bayern performance. Um Really, as the title of the video states, Jamal Musiala and the entire defense carried today. I mean, I'm very happy with how the defense was today, how they were set up. They dealt with basically everything, even when under pressure. We conceded no chances to St. Pauli. St. Pauli did not have one clear-cut chance. And this is the first time since 2018, guys. The first time since 2018 that Bayern have had 4 clean sheets in a row in the Bundesliga. So credit to Vincent Kompany, credit to the defense. I feel like a lot of people, a lot of Bayern fans are not giving the proper attention and love to Kim, Upa, Alfonso, and Leimer, Guerrero, whoever plays right back. Enough love is not being shown to those guys. So congrats to them. 4 clean sheets in a row. I know Manuel Neuer is very, very happy about that. He hates conceding goals. And yeah, defense today on point, dealt with everything. Maybe like 1 or 2 iffy moments. Dealt with set piece as well. Fantastic. I'm really happy with how the defense was set up. And something I think is interesting, and it goes back to my videos where I do my defensive analysis videos of when Bayern concedes goals. Now, we're not conceding any goals right now, so I can't actually put a video out. But my last one, when we analyzed the Barcelona game, and the one before that, when we analyzed the Eintracht Frankfurt game, what I asked for was when we are under pressure and we are defending in that high line, I was asking for the back line to be a little more conservative. You do not have to be so aggressive onto the ball. And today you saw in moments when St. Pauli was actually putting pressure onto the defense, bombing the ball up, you saw actually that Kim and Upamecano, yes, most of the time they're trying to win that challenge. They're trying to win the ball back right away, but they were not keeping the line as high, and they in perfect scenarios they stayed conservative. In perfect scenarios where St. Pauli actually had a great ball forward and it was controlled, they didn't try to be too aggressive to get the ball. They held back, and also credit to the midfield and our wingers because they were providing the help that the defense needed when they were dealing with those scenarios and backing off a bit. So I think today, midfield, the wingers, our midfield and defense were all very well coordinated in the defensive side of the game. So great. Today, and actually the last 2 or 3 games, the issue for Bayern now is the attack. The issue for Bayern right now is the attack. Last 2 games, Benfica game the midweek against the Benfica game in the Champions League midweek, and today the attack is practically carried by Jamal Musiala. Everything goes through him. Everything dangerous he's involved in. Takes the ball in the midfield and dribbles past everyone to create chances. Today, the goal that Jamal Musiala scored, it's the best goal he has scored in a Bayern jersey. What a long distance strike. First of all, he wins the ball back, Jamal Musiala, which I think is a very underrated part of Jamal Musiala's game is his ability to win the ball back in the midfield. How many times does Jamal Musiala win the ball back? His defensive work rate excellent. So he wins the ball back in the middle of the field, turns around, 1 touch, 2 touch, and fires away from 30 yards out. An absolute screamer, Jamal Musiala. I mean, I've never actually seen a goal like this. The way the ball hit the crossbar and backspun into the back of the net and bounced almost out of the goal again. Insane shot. I think the speed on Musiala's shot for that goal was like 108 kilometers per hour. Absolute rocket. So Jamal, keep doing that. Jamal Musiala just showed us today that, he could dribble, he could do nice finishes outside the box, he could score inside the box, he has headers. Now he's showing us he has long distance shooting like this. Jamal Musiala is evolving at an incredible rate. Credit to Vincent Kompany. I think he has a part to play in that. He does have a part to play in that. But the attack today, too Musiala dependent. Leroy Sané and Coman get the starts today, and to be honest, I think Leroy Sané gets a little bit too much hate the past couple of weeks. He was giving us good substitute performances. He came on and changed the game in the Benfica game. He did. And today, at times, he was iffy. But after Musiala, Sané was the only guy trying to take players on, taking shots outside the box, providing any threat. So, I won't talk too much on Sané, but Kingsley Coman, you know, I know in the Bayern space, we're all talking about, oh, we need to revamp our wingers, sell all the crap ones we have right now, buy a bunch of new ones. And to be honest, I kind of agree. We can't sell all our wingers at one time and bring a whole new squad of wingers in. We can't. But in the summer, out of Gnabry, Leroy Sané, and Kingsley Coman, the first guy I want sold is Kingsley Coman because Kingsley Coman today was atrocious. And he has been mid all season, whether he starts in his substitute appearances. Yes, he scored that worldie a couple weeks ago. Yes, he's had some moments and scored some goals, but Kingsley Coman, the performances has not been good enough. You guys, Kingsley Coman is no longer a winger. He gets the ball and he does what Jack Grealish does. He gets the ball on the left side and he just dribbles to the midfield. Kingsley Coman no longer provides us wing play. This year, I don't think I've seen Kingsley Coman beat his man more than 5 times. And today, against St. Pauli, Kingsley Coman did not beat his man once. And Kingsley Coman, he didn't even try to take his man and bomb down the wing like he used to do all these years at Bayern. So Kingsley Coman, if you're not going to give us what we thought you were the best at, or what we thought you were good at, which was taking the ball down the wing and taking our defenders, absolutely get out of here. Absolutely get out of here. Serge Gnabry can be a good squad player, and Leroy Sané can be a good squad player. You are not providing anything off the bench. And yes, you have had some goals so far this season. It's just not good enough, Kingsley Coman. So today, Kingsley Coman, for getting a starting appearance to try and put a good foot for himself forward for Vincent Company, he did not look good. And I don't think he'll be starting for the next couple of games. I think he lost that. He didn't even get called up to the France squad, guys. So interesting. That's just a thought I had during the game. Harry Kane, again, pretty much non-existent. Harry probably had 4 moments in the game, and he should have scored in like the 88th minute. He had a clear shot right in front of the penalty area, and he just shot it right to the goalie. So Kane, not really present today. Don't really know what's going on with him sometimes. Sometimes he just seems to disappear from the game and not get involved too much. I do think that is partly today because the attack was kind of all over the place. A lot of misplaced passes, more than usual today. And another guy I want to talk about, Leon Goretzka. So the 2 guys I absolutely want sold this summer, and I don't think they have any help for us now, is Kingsley Coman and Leon Goretzka. I talked about Kingsley Coman. Leon Goretzka today gets the start against St. Pauli to put himself into the conversation of starting, has to put a good performance in. And Leon Goretzka today, my Wi-Fi bar just popped up, so if I'm lagging, screw me. You know what I mean? Leon Goretzka today was awful. As a midfielder, the role you expect of a midfielder, Leon Goretzka today was awful. The only thing Leon Goretzka, and I'll give him credit for today, was he was defending our set piece as well. He was defending our cross as well into our own box. And he was a presence and a threat in the opposition's box, on corners, on crosses. I'll give him that. But as a midfielder, when I want you to play as a midfielder, today, Goretzka was awful. Misplaced passes, didn't look confident, 99% backward passes, not taking risks. And I think today you saw Joshua Kimmich had flashbacks of 2 years ago, 1 year ago, where Goretzka was his main midfield partner, and he's having to carry and do everything. Joshua Kimmich wasn't that great today either, but I think it's largely to do because he was doing so much work to make up for whatever the hell Goretzka wasn't doing. You know what I mean? So Goretzka and Coman, get out of my club in the summer. I've had enough. You guys will be squad players for the rest of the year. Hopefully no injuries to the point where those guys need to start. But yeah, Goretzka horrible today. And yeah, Musiala carrying the attack. I think Olise came on, looked very, very good. He's definitely has to be the starter. And I'd like to honestly see, can Olise play on the left side? Because I'd like to see Kane, Olise, Musiala down the middle, and Sané on the right side. I would really like to see that because Olise does seem to be, he's not two-footed, but he's more two-footed than Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané is scared to use his right foot. I think there's a law in Germany that I don't know about. If Leroy Sané shoots with his right foot, he gets executed. So I think that's why Leroy Sané never shoots with his right foot, because I think he might get executed or something. There might be a law where he there's a punishment, capital punishment on his ass if he even tries to use his right foot. Don't know why that is, but 2 left foot dependent. I'd like to see Olise try that left side once. I think he could do it. But yeah, today, defense carrying, Musiala carrying in the attack, doing everything, scoring an absolute screamer. Credit to Kim, credit to Upa. Davies again was kind of iffy today, but defensively he was iffy going forward. Alphonso Davies today defensively great. And yeah, let's just get to the match ratings now. I was about to end the video without doing the freaking match rating, so let's go. Neuer, Manuel Neuer didn't have to make any saves. Like quite literally, St. Pauli again had zero clear-cut chances. Zero. Neuer had nothing to do. And again, I'll give Neuer a 6 out of 10 because like in the other games where he's had nothing to do, because building out of the back, Neuer has been excellent since the Barcelona game. He took the criticism on his chin and he is providing very good play outside the back. His long balls have been very, very accurate, whether they're to Kane, to Musiala, or Lise Sané. They've been fantastic from Manuel Neuer. So credit to him. Let's go Guerrero. I think I spelled it right. I think that time I spelled it right. Guerrero actually in the defense was probably the weakest performance in the defense today. Going forward, didn't really do much. When he did cross, they weren't great crosses. Defensively, yeah, he wasn't too bad. I would give Guerrero 5.5 out of 10. I would give Guerrero 5.5 out of 10 because to be honest, if St. Pauli did attack and go forward, it was mostly coming from his side. They could not get past Alphonso Davies, obviously because of his pace, and obviously because this season Alphonso Davies has been actually great defensively for us. So Guerrero, I'd give him 5.5 out of 10. Kim Min Jae, my Korean brother, I have to give him an 8 out of 10 today. Solid performance, dealing with everything. I mean, really, I think Bayern fans need to show more love to him and Upamecano. They are playing at an excellent form the last 2 to 3 weeks. And after the Barcelona game, taking the criticism and just delivering solid performances since then. I think Upamecano. I think we're gonna have a. No, we're not gonna do. I think Upamecano was slightly better today. I was gonna say I think we're gonna have a joint man of the match today, but no, I think I'm not gonna do that. Upamecano today 8.5. The reason I put Kim slightly lower is because Kim did have 2 or 3 moments where he misjudged the ball, and it could have been risky, but Upa and the others were switched on and dealt with it. So Upamecano was definitely the best guy in our defense today, and Alphonso Davies. As a fullback, we want to see him do more going forward. So I can't give him an 8.5. But again, Alphonso Davies today, I would go 7 out of 10 because defensively did everything I want. Again, you guys, me as a fan, I want my fullbacks to be solid defensively first. Alphonso Davies shut it down on the left side. Alphonso Davies shut it down on the left side. Nothing went through him. And yeah, 7 out of 10 for him. Potentially 6.5 because he really wasn't that effective going forward today, but defense first for me. Defense is king. Alphonso Davies, 7 out of 10 performance. Let's go Kimmich. Now, it's hard to judge Kimmich's performance today because he's playing next to Goretzka. And when you play next to Goretzka in midfield, you have to do a lot of work. You have to do a lot of work. So I'm going to give Kimmich the benefit of the doubt. But today, again, yes, it's a low block, but I want to see him take more risks with his passing. He did try a couple times over the top whenever Sané did make a run in the behind, so that was good to see. But again, his corners, awful. When Kimmich did get into crossing situations too, he wasn't that good today. So honestly, Kimmich, I would give him a 6.5. I would 6.5 out of 10 because I was about to go 6 or maybe 5.5. But today, Kimmich was very good on the defensive side of things in the midfield. He was cleaning up a lot of counterattacks for St. Pauli, winning a lot of duels, helping the defense out as he should. So I think Kimmich getting 6.5 is very, very fair. And then obviously we have our boy, Leon Goretzka. Leon Goretzka. I literally don't even ask what just happened in my brain right now. Leon Goretzka, yeah, just, 3 out of 10. Just not good. Not good. And, I would give him 2 out of 10, but that extra point is coming from he was good defending set pieces, and he was a threat on our own set pieces in the St. Pauli box. So 3 out of 10 Goretzka. You're going back to the bench. You're not getting a start anytime soon. Again, let's go Coman. Yeah, Coman again, not beating his guy, just getting the ball. Looking kind of slow, honestly, which doesn't make sense to me. Just cutting inside, going to the midfield. losing the ball, misplacing passes. Coman also, I honestly have to give Coman a 3 out of 10 as well. I'm not happy with what he did today, and he is going to go back to the bench. He's not going to get a start for the next couple of days, honestly. Because even Serge Gnabry, when Serge Gnabry came on for Coman, he did more than Coman did, and Serge Gnabry only played, 10 minutes? So Coman, it's not looking good for you. You're going to go back to warming that bench up real soon. Jamal Musiala, again, he's going to be our man of the match today. Everything goes through him. Everything is him. The attack the last 2 or 3 games has been Jamal Musiala. He scores a screamer. He's a man of the match. The St. Pauli guys could not contain him. Absolutely 100%. Musiala, 9 out of 10. Man of the match for us today. Leroy Sané. Now, Sané did have some frustrating moments today. He was a little bit too passive at times. Like, sometimes Sané gets the ball and he thinks he's like Patrick Star. I'm a pin. No, I'm a pinhead. No, I'm a pinhead. And sometimes, he gets the ball back to goal, kind of just like this, like, oh, I'm Sané. I have the ball. I'm good. And I don't like that. I don't like that body language. But defensively today, Leroy Sané was putting in that work. He was much more of a threat than Leroy's Kingsley Coman and Harry Kane. I'll give you that. Leroy Sané was much more of a threat. He was taking shots outside the box. He had 2 or 3 very good opportunities and attempts outside the box. He beat his man like 4 or 5 times today, which is 4 or 5 times more than fucking Kingsley Coman. So Leroy Sané today, honestly, I'd give him a 6.5 out of 10. I think if Leroy Sané would have gone a goal, I could give him like a 7, 7.5. But I think today I would go Leroy Sané, 6.5 out of 10. And obviously Harry Kane. Is there any subs? I'm not gonna rate any of the subs, honestly. We're just gonna do company after Kane. And Kane today should have scored a goal. And as a striker, you miss your one golden opportunity in the match. You can't get a good rating. Wasn't really present in the game. I would honestly give Kane a 4 out of 10 for his performance today. And then in the end, Vincent Company, I think, listen, he needs to rotate. It's St. Pauli. I understand why he started Sané, Coman, Goretzka, Guerrero at right back. I understand rotation. So I'm not going to thank him for that. And once the only thing I would say about Vincent Company today is you should have probably subbed off Goretzka and Kingsley Coman much sooner, like in the 60th, 65th minute, if we wanted to go and get that second and third goal. Because you saw when those guys came on, we were instantly, when Olise and Paulini and all those guys came on, we were more of a threat. When Gnabry came on, we were more of a threat. So Company, like the rotation, again, coaches the team to another defensive domination, 4 clean sheets in a row, first time since 2018. Company today, I would give Company today a 7 out of 10. Liked the lineup. Could have scored more goals. Could have made subs sooner. And yeah, I think that, those are the match ratings. I think that's pretty fair for me. Gonna post a video today talking about Real Madrid and PSG because I have some thoughts on those guys in the Champions League. So watch that one if you want. Tune in for that one later today. This one's gonna go out right now. So good win. Dortmund dropped points again. They lost 3-1 to Mainz away from home. They got a red card, Emre Can. Leverkusen dropped points last minute to Bochum today, getting another draw. Leipzig going to play soon right now. I think they're playing in 20 minutes or so. Going to go hate watch them and see if they drop points. But we're looking good in the Bundesliga. We're back on our feet in the Champions League. We're still in the Pokal. Things are looking good under Company's Bayern right now. We move in silence. The team is growing. Let's go, guys. It's been your boy Hokage Puya. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.